right, it looks like we're streaming. I don't know, I can never tell with this bloody software and YouTube doing its YouTube thing. So I've got the NPC Manager kit from Koqui Games. Koqui, I don't know. COQUI Games. Pretty fucking impressive little asset. I managed to get it fully integrated into my player and my world, so we're just going to take a walk through the showcase level and just check it out. Make some notes, mental notes for ourselves here. The roam in bounds I'm excited about because I think I can use this to keep my NPCs within the spline of the road so they don't go off cutting trees, you know, clear cutting entire sections because they're just like, oh, tree, chop, 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 oh, tree, chop, chop, chop. So that's pretty dope. Nearby waypoints and path following. I'm not sure yet which of these I'm going to use to get guys rolling down the path. Maybe this way. I got to look more into it and watch the tutorials to see which one will work better. But either way, it can go from waypoint to waypoint, or you can have them roll down a specified path. Then there's task use location. This one, I don't know what's going on here. Add a list of specific world locations, and you're seeing the NPC will choose a random location to go to for the duration of the task. So I guess they just go to random spots on the map. Custom task. You can add your own custom tasks. He's just going to go big and then small and then rotate. Over here, he starts out small and rotating. As soon as you get up on the thing, he turns into a big and then he goes back. So that's dope. These guys are points of interest. So they just kind of walk around this little section doing stuff, you know. These two will talk to each other. This guy's over here and bang a hammer. They'll fix something on a wall over there. That guy's just going to, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Dancing, I guess? Yeah, he's dancing. Having himself a fucking dope time. These guys are going to sit like old timers talking. Right? This guy's just going to fucking wear an Abe Lincoln beard and hat and just chill, I guess. Dope. Let's see. You got your little blue guy going from spot to spot. I didn't realize what was happening here. I kept thinking 2 animations spawned and only one was working. But no, this is just his places that he's going to go. So, right on, right? This guy over here, situation, or station interaction. I hit the button and he comes over here and he's all like, hey, it's dark. No, it's not. Dope. And one of the things I'm really excited about, these motherfuckers just chit-chatting. Come on, Bob and Todd. Talk it up. Ham it up. They really do talk. Are you guys going to chat or what? What the hell? I know this works. I was over here moments ago. They're shy. There we go. See, I told you. He's fine. Bob is fucking really wants to get to the heart of it all. But all of Todd's family is good. Bob is jazzed. That sounded scary as fuck. And then, like, what is that? Is that... Why is there a trigger up here? This is crazy. Ah! We just blew up somebody's house. Right? That's pretty cool. Todd is fucked. Because he's doing fine. Alright, and then routine interruption. These guys, their routine is to just like wander around the square, but I'm like, no. They're like, alright, what do you want us to do? I'm like, wander around that square. And that's what they do. And then you got the other 2 NPC types. You got these guys. They're all just dancing, grooving, having a fucking awesome time. This concert is the shit. Except for, okay, that guy's having fun finally. And then you got the long crowd splines. This is one of the, I think, what I might use for for the road. We'll see. I've already done some experimenting where I apparently forgot to move that spline point back onto the map. There we go. But I did a little experimentation here with this particular path just to kind of get a feel for how well we can get the NPCs to run down a path. And from what I could tell, it's really not too difficult at all. So we'll give this a shot here. Oh shit. Okay. Pull this back a little this way. Bring this one in just a little that way. That way nobody's running off the edge. Nobody's starting off the edge. There we go. Bear with me. I tried starting the camera or the game at camera position up in the old settings, and it was not working. I don't know why. It's super irritating. I've also got to get on the Discord and find out how I break the interaction system. Like every time I hit the E button on something that is designed to have the E button hit on it, nothing fucking works. It's annoying. Like I gotta change the interaction key for most other assets because it seems to be trumped by the RPG asset, which is fine. I just need to figure out how to bypass that. Alright, so it splits them up a little bit, I see. Okay. This guy's going to go around the circle. He's going around. He's going around. How come you're not running, sir? Sir? Sir, this slow walk that you're doing, you're never going to get there. Sir. Sir. Come on. Come on. Pick it up. Pick up the pace. Good Lord, he's lazy. Uh-oh. What's going on? Did part of my spline? Oh, I see. No, never mind. I didn't loop them together. I see what happened here. Let's try something crazy. Move that there. Take this to go here. This can go here. Now they should all... Oh, son of a bitch. So look, this is what I'm talking about. Use current camera location. So I'll come over here. Fucking zoom and all, right? And we'll go default player start. And then just to reset it, just in case, use current camera location. Right? What the fuck? So if you are watching or in the comments or in the chat and you know how to solve that particular problem, that'd be great. Luckily, we've got a horse that works easily in all the levels. Man, I gotta speed the horse up too, though. His sprint isn't much faster than my main character's sprint. But I feel like the horse wants to see an explosion, so... Damn, he's been better? Damn it, I was going too fast. Moving too fast. Sorry, Mr. Horse. Nice. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that those triggers worked even when on the horse. Huh. Interesting. Weird. Alright, well, I guess I probably won't be using this particular part blueprint, considering I want a horse to drive on the trail with them. And apparently riding on a horse breaks this for some reason. Oh, that's where the loop starts. Okay. But they do seem to be traveling along the path. relatively seamlessly. So let's see. Let's do the real test. Let's fucking do the real test live on the air. This is called BP Spline Crowd. I'm going to copy this one. Can I? Edit. Copy. Okay, see what I did there. Then we're going to go to levels. Where's my levels? There's my levels. And then to the debug room. Yeah, what the hell? Let's save that map because it's dope now. Obviously, I'm just winging this here. From here on out, don't take this as a, how it is. Or I mean a how-to. Sorry, this is not a tutorial section. This is just me doing something crazy section. I'm just trying some shit, essentially, is what I'm saying. That doesn't seem to have worked. Oh yeah, well that won't work here. So let's kick up our camera speed by a lot. Oh wow, okay. That got dramatic quickly. Let's see, where do we spawn at now? Ooh, it's an Eaton wireframe. Alright, cool. Okay, cancel that. Yeah, that portal does not currently work, and I am super pissed off about it, if I'm being honest. I don't know about super pissed off, but I'm pretty pissed off about it, because I was really excited about the portal, and the fact that it doesn't work. I'll show you guys in a minute. But because the portal hasn't been working, I've had to give up on my dreams of an awesome portal for a little while. Just for a little while. Not forever. Just for a little while. Whoa, shit. Focus again. Turn that camera speed way down. And come back up here. Let's rotate this beast so it's going the right direction. Up here. Here. Bear with me, folks. This will take a moment. You know what? Let's just save myself a lot of time and energy trying to troubleshoot by starting small, then exerting a shitload of effort to painstakingly line up every spline point. Let's just make sure for the moment this bitch works. Or if it, is the kind of thing that I can just drag and drop into the scene like this, it should be more accurate to what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm really just more curious as to if this will work. Okay. And let's just spin around and see. There's apparently more to this story than just dragging and dropping a spline in. Alright, well, and that's honestly not surprising. That's what I figured. I guess y'all haven't seen this yet, though, right? I have managed to get these bastards to run along this long-ass road. However, there are some issues. And it occurred to me that this is not the only game that I plan to make. And this is not the first or the last time that I've had to struggle with making AI. And because of that, when I saw the NPC Manager was on sale for 50% off, which is a fucking great deal, I said, hey, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got my tax returns. Let's spend money we shouldn't on some cool ass shit to help make game dev easier, less of a headache. And so far, I think it's gonna. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be able to do what I've been trying to do using this asset. But that doesn't mean that I'm giving up on this quest to figure out my own. I mean, I would like to have a proficiency in building AI, but I feel like there's a lot of value in learning from other people's work. So that's what we're going to do. Good Lord, this brushify shit is gorgeous. Just look at this dirt-ass mud road. Anyway, so like I said, I have figured out essentially how to get these guys to follow the spline. We're getting up to a point, though. We're getting up to the point that inspired me to purchase the NPC Manager pack, though. There's a thing that occurs that I don't know what is causing, essentially. And it's pretty frustrating when you have something happening that you can't really explain. See, they go over shit pretty well. They don't have a whole lot of problems with their navigation. And on that note, the problem is it could be being caused by this right here, by it building navigation. This may be my issue. I may just need to let it finish building the nav. But if I'm remembering correctly, I've a few times now let that finish and still had the problem that we're about to witness. So run. Now the reason they run up to that thing and they stop is because that's the way that the timer works on this. The timeline. I have to be like really specific with the speed, and if I go a little bit too fast, then it ends up going way too fast. If I get it just a little bit slow where they bump into it a lot, usually they get almost all the way to the end before we have any issues. So you'll see what I mean. Watch us run all the way to the ocean here. I'll be so mad if it hasn't worked and hasn't worked. Yeah, it's beautiful. And the environment we're looking at now is the M4 magic map. Aha! Sorry, they did it. They just stopped. Arbitrarily, they just stopped right here for no good reason. They're following our cube, having a good time following the cube, and then they just fucking stop. And they will start again at some point. Huh. I wonder if that's all it is. Is it just that it's too high in that section? I mean, damn, it takes a long time for him to get there, so I don't know if we'll run all that again. But they seem to stop right about here where it starts kicking up a notch in height. At a spline point. Drag that down some. At a spline point. Drag that down some. I wonder if it's just that the spline is going too far above or too far below, perhaps, for them little bastards to continue seeing it. Like maybe that's too high. That seems weird, considering some of the other places on the map that I have splines, but let's just try it and see what happens, I guess, right? Spline point, drop that down a little bit. Catch that, bring that up just a slag. There we go. Alright, so let's let this simulate for just a moment. We'll go back here, find one of our lumberjackers, pilot that little fucker, see what happens here. But I do want to finish this part of my game design journey, let's call it, because that's what everybody else calls it, even though I think it's kind of silly way to put it. I guess I don't really have a better way to put it, so maybe I'll just stop being a judgmental dick and call it that myself. And yeah, I'd like to figure out how to make these guys stop when they get to these trees and cut the trees down, which I'm gonna have to do anyway, like even using the NPC Manager asset. But I feel like if I want to use that asset down the road in the next game, which will be, you know, a little bit more stealth action, if I want to do that, why not use this game as my learning grounds, you know? So like, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel right away, learn how the wheel was invented, you know what I mean, before I figure out how to improve it or make it different, kind of thing. So I'm pretty proud of this, if I'm being honest. I know it seems like it's silly and rudimentary, and I'm sure, you know, the people who are pros or who've been doing this a long time are like, oh, that's fucking, you just figured out how to do that, you must be an idiot. You know, and to those people, fuck off, because this shit's hard. It takes a lot of time and energy to figure out how to do. And I'm impatient, which anybody who is impatient often knows that impatience can lead to things actually taking longer, right? So sometimes, you know, I'll struggle doing trial and error, only to find that if I'd have just been patient and watched the second tutorial, all that trial and error is explained fucking step by step in the second tutorial. You know, in general, not with any one thing in particular, but just in general. You know what I mean? Oftentimes, if you want to do a thing in game design, it's not always just one tutorial and you're done. Sometimes it's, you know, piece by piece. And you want to do the second thing, but you got to figure out how the first thing works first. So you do the first thing, and then you're like, shit, I wish I was doing the second thing. So you start jumping ahead because you think you know how to do it, and then it turns out you don't. And then you watch the damn tutorial, and sure enough, that thing you wanted to know how to do is right there. So this I managed to put together pretty much by watching tutorials by Beard something or other, I forget right now. But the tutorial was well made, well described, you know, really well, all the things that I needed to do, why I was doing it, and that's really beneficial. We're getting to the moment of truth, by the way. This is that intersection right here, this square. Oh my god, they made it past that square. Will they make it past this one? Oh my god. Are they gonna do it? Will they pass the square? Oh my god, they passed the squares. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have a successful run down the path. Nope, never mind, I lied. Spoke too soon. Fuck me. Okay, well, we did get farther than we'd gotten before. But no. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh shit, I keep forgetting that I'm piloting this guy, and when I do that, I drop him off the map. I've done that a few times. Okay, let's see here. Is it the same problem? Just that the spline is too high? I hope that's the problem. You know, like that's an easy fix right there. Look at that. Bam, fixed, you know. Not a problem at all, really. I think that is the trouble. I think the spline just needs to be closer to the ground. Okay. Learning stuff about splines while we're on live stream. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. When making a spline path, make sure your spline is actually close enough to the ground for your NPCs to see. Turns out is good advice. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Huh? Yeah, look, we're about to have problems again, I bet. All right. You guys have no idea how happy I am right now. These little bastards have never been this high up the hill. This is the highest up this hill they've ever been. As you can see. Yeah, they do. They got to be pretty damn close to the road with that spline. Which is fine. Now that I know that, it's like I said, it's pretty easy. Oops, let's not do that. Stop. I don't know. Did all that hard work I just do just get undone? What in the hell is this all about? Huh. Yeah, let's go ahead and undo that. My goodness. I think they might all finally be low enough to the ground. Shit. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's go ahead and pilot the lumberjack. Hit play. And see what happens. You know? It's the only way we'll know. Oh wait, the piloting of the lumberjack did not work. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright. So while they're moving in the background, let's take a look real fast at all I had to do to get this thing moving. I had to put this in my player controller, and then I had to change a reference to that player controller that's in a blueprint, or that's in your character blueprint. So, RPG. In mine, I have it under NPC Manager. Like in the event graph, I just go NPC Manager. And down here somewhere, there's a cast to the other player controller. You just cast it to your own player controller. Super easy. And then in the manager component, blueprints, under point of views, base classes, In these three, there's a reference to collision that you need to set to your nav mesh collision channel, the object collision channel that you set up at the beginning of the migration program. It's not intuitive. You have to look at the troubleshooting documentation, but it's there. It's available. You can get a hold of it. It's pretty easy to find. And there's, I think, in navigation in these three, there is also some references to that collision channel that you need to change in arrays. But it's really not difficult at all. It was really, really super easy to do. Once I had the troubleshooting guide, I was up and running in, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you know. And then now it's just going to be about going through the rest of the tutorial series and documentation, you know, to essentially figure out how do you set this, how do you set up a trail, you know, how do you set up a spline trail along your road, and then how do you get your NPCs to stop moving on the path when they see an enemy, in our case a tree, attack that enemy, aka chop it down, and then go back to trucking down the line. Again, the Beardly tutorial does go over this, and I will continue at some point to work on this particular custom AI that I'm building here, just as a learning process. But for now, I think I'm going to focus my efforts on getting the NPC Manager setup working and smooth. Again, so that I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'm not interested in reinventing things. I just want to make my game, you know, tell my stories. I'm not asking a whole lot out of the universe, you know. Just want to get high and make video games. Is it too much to ask to dream the life of Grandma's boy? I don't think it is. Sadly, my grandmas are already passed, so. Oh shit. Damn it, I did it again. This poor guy is gonna die. He's gonna die if I don't. Which one is he? He's Lumberjack 2. Stop piloting Lumberjack 2 for a moment. Oh shit. Oh, I see what's happening there. I'm hitting the block and I need to add a spline point. Let's just double check ourselves here. Our guys should be coming around that corner any moment now. Any moment now. Oh yeah, they're there. You just can't see them under all the spline activity. Okay. So this spline point. So where are we at here? This is in the ravine before the mountain over to the ocean. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in a minute as well. Let's find Lumberjacker here. Go back to piloting. Let's just take a stroll down what will eventually become the old Oregon Trail. Yeah, pretty stoked about that. Oh, I hope these little bastards make it. I hope they make it to the ocean. Right now, I feel like they're the Donner Party coming over the summit. It's about to be winter. They're going to have to fucking eat each other. That will be the worst. Oh, what? Too soon? Come on. See, this is why I guess I didn't think the spline path being super high up was going to be a big deal. Because, like, they keep trucking even when the cube goes underground. You know, like, who cares? But I guess it cares. So, again, the lesson here, make your spline as close to the ground as you can. You know, the game engine is going to do most of the work for you. If you got to do a little bit of work by setting up your splines and your roads and your paths correctly, that's not too much work, you know. Oh shit! Damn it! I keep forgetting. Okay, where are we at? So we got 2. I see it. Let's bring this down. Huh. Okay. And resume. Oh no. Well, we better pilot him again. Get him back on track. Follow his homies. Are they already over the fucking mountainside? Did we lose that much time already? Well, we did finally lose one. That was inevitable, apparently. Bound to happen. Couldn't have been avoided. Nothing we could have done. That's super funny. All right. Woo. Ah. Yep, had a feeling that was going to happen. Why is it doing this? That's fucking weird. That's weird. Doesn't make any sense, no. Control Z, bitch. Control Z. What do you mean? We didn't save anything. Hit undo barrier. Well, now that's just some bullshit, isn't it? What the fuck I'm supposed to do with this now? What happens if I delete that spline key? Okay, that worked for me. Spline here. There we go. What in the hell? That does not make sense. That does not make sense at all. What in the hell is going on here? Why are we getting crazy loop-de-loops? And why can't I go back? This is very strange, but okay. What in the fuck is going on here? We just want to go after the cube. Me and my boys, we're just cube chasing. Just chasing cube, y'all. That's all we're doing. Just some cube hungry motherfuckers, that's it. Just doing our cube shit. Didn't think we were asking too much out of the world. Get our cube on. Do some straight cubing. Not like Mark. like, you know, other Cubans, I guess. You know. There we go. Da, 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 da. I think we're about to witness it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but not with that guy. That particular gentleman is still falling into oblivion. Oh my god, I'm biting my nails with excitement and anticipation. For the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, our lumberjacks have made their way all the way to the ocean. End of the spline, bitches! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Now they will run back. This is what doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? The cube on the spline is not level with the ground, so they all stop. The cube is on the other side of the map, not even remotely level with them right now, and they are running back to the beginning of the map without any regard to splines, mind you. They're just hauling ass. They're going fucking for it. Now, I'm guessing this is because the perception is set super high, so they're set to perceive at a faster or at a longer rate, you know, than maybe makes any sense. And because that cube takes so long to get there, there's a really good chance that they're going to make their way to that cube before the cube before they're more than halfway through. Yeah, this is crazy. Let's break away from lumberjack and look at things on a little bit taller scale. So the cube is probably somewhere around here right now, but let's just find out. Trail. Yeah, so the cube is right here. So the cube, somewhere around here, right? Ah, shit. My camera's too fast. Okay, yeah, so here's the cube. We'll come way up here. Here's the cube here. And here's our lumberjackers. So cube is here, lumberjackers are here. They're probably not far from each other now. But if we go this way, we come across the cube. There it is. Nope, that's not the cube. Anyway. Pretty stoked that they made it all the way to the damn ocean. Finally. I've been trying for 2 days to get these bastards to go to the ocean. Feeling pretty good about that. Levels, levels, levels. I've cleaned this up quite a bit too. I just gotta... You wouldn't know it. So just playing around with the portals. Oh, shit. I forgot. There you go. Just playing around with portals. And you can see this portal is showing the right visuals. Like what's on the other side, where this other portal is supposed to go is right there. But it doesn't work. And that is pretty infuriating. Because portals are conceptually dope. And in particular, the way that I'd like to use them is pretty cool. Yeah, I know. And when you come over here, you can see in this portal where we were just looking at, in here from, that works. But for some reason, I just end up on top of the damn building still. And I don't know why. Oh my god, it's infuriating. Because it looks like it works. Like you think, oh, here I am. I'm in the right... Ah, son of a bitch, I'm not in the right level. And it just makes me sad. So sad that I'll jump off this building. Bam. 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 It's more fun with sound effects. Yeah, the Brushify Urban Buildings pack is phenomenal. And nothing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll figure it out. Code Like Me is the one who made it, and he's got a whole tutorial series on making it, so I guess I'll probably find the answers I seek in that tutorial. That's my life now. YouTube and tutorials on tutorials on the Unreal Engine. Unreal Tournament. That's pretty funny. That's where it all started. No more. Oh, wait. I won't do it. You can't make me. But I can't go alone. You'll ride to the end of the earth with me. You said so. Here we are. End of the earth. Look at that horror. That terror in that poor horse's eyes. It's like, what have I done? No. We're going to catch up with that lumberjacker. Alright, that's the stream, folks. That's the game. That's where we're at. State of the game. In the game development. The place that we're at is fucking getting there. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Have a good night. Or day or whatever. You know, have a